Maybe there's a rope back in there that I missed or something. I have to find a rope somewhere.
Any hidden treasures have long since gone.
Wait, what is this? What about this thing?
A boating oar.
Yes, that will work. A boating oar. So, just use your logic for a minute. This is video game logic. How am I gonna get across this chasm with a boating oar? You know, I could have grabbed... There's lots of stuff in the room. I grab a boating oar. Just take a wild guess before I tell you the answer. Okay, this is how you get across a giant chasm with a boating oar. Oh look, there's a hook there, isn't there? Of course. Let me hook the boating oar up there and swing across like Tarzan on an old rickety boating oar. Yeah, let me just jump across.
Yes.
Definitely a crowd. Yeah, so I'm gonna swing across on an old rickety boating oar. Okay, jump, jump. Wait, back up. What was that box? I don't know if there's anything. Seemed important. Nope, nothing. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the exit. This is the exit.
West by north, 3.
West by north.
1027, driving slowly.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Northeast, 1, 11 miles. 1027, driving slowly.
So now we gotta find. They mentioned gruel and selling of junk. There's an antique store in town, so maybe maybe gruel is a descendant that works in the antique shop. It's a stretch, but it could work. Yeah, if you're just joining us, this game was made by Jonathan Vokes. He made the entire game himself. He did all the animation, all the backgrounds, all of the story, the writing. He voiced the main character. The only thing he doesn't voice are some of the alternate characters and then the ladies. Alright, so this is an antique shop that they mentioned.
Now, let's try to find a link to Spivey, the smuggler.
Spivey the Smuggler.
Symbolic images or ancient graffiti?
What the hell is that? Why are you holding that doll?
Hello, Mr. Gruel, I presume? Yes, this is all very amusing, but I'd like to ask you something. Look, could we forget the ragdoll for a second? Hello, Jemima. Can I speak with Mr. Gruel? Mr. Gruel, I really must insist that you... I'm Nigel Danvers, and you are...
I'm Jemima.
I'd love to learn more about the town's ghosts. Have you heard the legend of the 3 Anglo-Saxon crowns? What do you know about the Saxton Caverns? I'll have a look around, if you don't mind.
So, is this where the syrup comes from Aunt Jemima? Yeah. Creepy. What is...
I thought Punch and Judy shows had been banned.
There's like 3 crowns in this book.
I should go somewhere private to study the book.
You're just gonna steal it?
That's not right.
Yeah, we're gonna just steal the book.
Blast! The book is stuck fast.
We're just gonna walk out of here without paying for it? We totally just robbed the place. Okay, now we're a thief. Okay, yeah. So the book is locked. So we have a locked book from the crazy man who thinks he's Jemima. What if we go to the handyman? Maybe the handyman could open it for us. Oh, hello, Miss Winfrey. Have you seen Bob? Miss Winfrey, have you seen Bob? He's in the next room? Okay, thank you, Miss Winfrey. Love your show, by the way. Love your show. Thank you. Alright. She's over here. Okay, let's talk to him.
Hello again.
Well, hello.
Hello, lad. What can I do for you?
Can you open the book for me?
Could you open this book for me?
Oh, lost the key, have you?
Not exactly. I never had it.
Ah, I see. Leave it with me. I'll see to it this afternoon.
Goodbye.
I'll leave you to your work.
See you again, lad.
What the?
I wonder where he is off to.
I find you again, Mr. Nigel. Follow me to Sir Puss. Ah, Sir Puss has many forms there. I will
Celtic
cure you.
Corner. It's worth a look.
Celtic Corner. Sounds like a cool bit. It's color in here. Well, at least the lamp is.
Can I help at all?
No, thanks. I'm just browsing.
Browsing, eh? See
Sean
anything
Connery?
you like?
I'll let you know.
Sean Connery.
Sir Puss. I know he's the mastermind behind all this. What is he listening to? Unknown Anglia? Visitors from the world unseen? The Crossroad Haunting. Crossroad ghosts have always featured
highly and supernatural compendiums and investigation portfolios. Many reasons have been offered for why crossroad ghosts are so prolific. Many believe that murderers, suicide, warlocks, and thieves were strung up at such sites, or buried alive. Superstition suggests that any returning spirits will be confused by the abundance of direction, and wander the byways and tracks forever. Other theories propose that terrible, rampant orgies took place at such sites, populated by witches, sorcerers, and gypsies. I like the second option, personally. Second option looks much better. I will public Wi-Fi, don't you worry. Sorcerers, gypsies of both male and female persuasions. Whatever the likely cause, the crossroads and junctions of Anglia have long boasted many a frightful story, 2 of which are featured on the following pages. The Oldcombe Lane Phantom. It was a cold spring night in deepless Anglia when Robert Bridge made his way along Oldcombe Lane. He was returning home from choir practice at the nearby church when he became aware that he might not be alone in the dusky gloom. Behind him, further down the lane, he sensed another traveler making their way back to town, thinking it may be a friend, singing partner, or villager. Robert turned to greet his shadowy pursuer. As he did so, a black bird flew up from the hedgerow, uttering a shrill alarm call. A pretty young maiden in country dress and bonnet was making her way towards him. Normally, Robert would be happy to join such a lovely on his journey, but something struck him as odd. He could see an eager look in her eyes, could hear the rustling of her skirts, and the quiet hum of a rural tune uttered from her pursed lips. Yet no sound came from her movements on the dusty lane. Unnerved, Robert slowed his pace, only to notice that the maiden did not appear to come any closer. She still moved at quite a pace, but seemed to follow at the same distance. Coming to halt, Robert watched the eerie creature glide to within a few yards of him, staring into his eyes. She removed her pretty bonnet, lifting it high and then towards his hands. He took the item and watched as she moved backwards toward the edge and vanished before his very eyes. Feeling terribly shaken, Robert looked down at the bonnet in his hands. The inside was full of twigs, straw, and leaves. It was a bird's nest, but in the center, where bright blue eggs should await life, there were 3 shriveled young birds, bald of feather and bulbous of vein. All 3 tiny creatures were dead. Dropping the bonnet, Robert fled back to his home in Saxton and never watched the Oldcombe Lane again. Many other travelers have met the mysterious maiden of Oldcombe Lane. In 1875, a visiting young priest, who was fair of face and kind of nature, was approached by a beautiful young meadow girl, holding garlands of poppy, daisy, and crack. In her hair she wore a pasque flower, freshly picked from the cliff top at Oldcombe. Asking her name, the maiden smiled a knowing smile and faded from view. The last publicized appearance of the Oldcombe Lane maiden was in May 1901. 2 gravediggers, brothers by the name of Russert, were busy furrowing the earth in the upper church yard when they were distracted by the most peculiar of sounds. A soft, sweet, pastoral tune was calling to them from the cliff path. Approaching the uncanny sound, the 2 brothers were rendered speechless by the sight before them. A fair maiden was drifting along the path, with no visible means. Nearing the cliff edge, she disappeared completely, without trace as the enchanting tune faded away. Haunted farmsteads.
That's a lot of bucks. That's a lot of bucks. I managed to take a picture of this?
That's not right.
No.
That's not right. That's not right.
I think this stuff will be important later. Country festivals of antiquity. Mule, Winter Solace, Pasture, Beltante. So what the hell's that? Countryside festivals? Alright, I'll remember those that are there if I need reference later. Because there's just too much of them. Too many of them. Hello, Mr. Connery. How are you?
Could you help me?
Certainly, anything for you, Nigel.
Ah, news travels fast.
The arrival of a young man in Sexton would not escape me.
I see. Well, I hope I live up to expectation.
Oh, you've already managed that.
I'm Nigel Danvers, and you are...
I'm Rice. Thanks for asking. Rice bread.
Is that Celtic, or Welsh, or something?
Welsh. Well done. Not just a pretty face, you.
Yeah.
Tell me about the photo competition.
Sexton snappers?
Yes, can anyone take part?
If you have a camera and a good eye.
I'll give it my best shot. Any tips?
Keep in mind that I see a lot of Sexton, day by day. So try to snap something a bit more unusual.
Unusual? I can certainly manage that. Know any local ghost stories?
Oh, hundreds. Check the bookshelf, if you haven't already.
I will. Is that your cat?
Hi, meet Mr. Tibbs. He knows a story or two.
Mr. Tibbs.
What do you know about Nanny Noah?
Ha! Old Noah been at you, has she?
Well, I wouldn't say that. She just seems...
Distant. She's a good friend. But even I have to admit that she's away with the fairies. Most of the time.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, Reese.
No problem, boy. Anytime.
Boyle? What is that? Many new paths and blah 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 blah. Saxon snap.
Still snapping, eh?
That's where I put the pictures. Learn the art with Quentin something. Hello, Mr. Tibbs. He's looking at his feet. It's here. Nothing to attack. Nothing. Let's head this way. Ooh, how pretty. Look at those particle effects. Those are real looking, aren't they? Some high-tech graphics, aren't there? They look so real. Look, I could just reach and touch them. Could almost reach them with my hand. Can't quite get them. What is this? Pretty sea. Don't yell again. Oh, come on.
Hello!
When are you gonna stop doing that, bro? Come on. Hello?
Nothing but the North Sea. Next stop, Norway.
Alright guys, we're gonna take a... Shall we continue? Alright. Now that it's afternoon, we can go to both the museum and Bob should have our thing unlocked. Hello, Bob. Yeah, my book unlocked.
Hello again.
Ah, young Mr. Danvers. You'll be wanting your book.
Yes, I will.
Did you open it?
Of course. Wouldn't be much of a handyman if I hadn't.
You didn't read it, did you?
Nope. Reading's not my strong point.
You can't read?
Reading's not the only skill, you know.
Oh, quite.
Let's see what is in this book.
I should go somewhere private to study the book.
Like out in the... Is this considered private?
I should go somewhere private to study the book.
Is this not private? Where's he going? Back to the cottage, maybe? William Ager's journal. Ager House, Ravenlade, Northfield, Anglia.
3 crowns. A link to the legend. A serpent or dragon guarding a treasure. Ager House, Raven Lane, Northfield. A possible lead.
Possible lead.
Ager.
Ager.
A name to look out for. Now for the rest of the book.
Oh, dear God. It's a long poem, isn't it? Okay, here we go.
'Twas the dawnest dawn.
The Fens. Perhaps this Ager character lived along the train line. A possible lead.
Done interrupting me.
'Twas the darkest dawn, the day she went away. I passed the wood of pine and oak, the day she went away. To the town I went that blackened day, the day she went away. Along the track to town and back the day her screams did end. She cried no more through the whispering knees of the fog-shrouded fen, the day her screams did end. From within the cave by Saxon shore, an endless kiss from dark within. My Emily, she lay with me, to set me free by churning sea, my maiden had promised me. Then Emily cried at the turn of the tide, to bring the folk from town. She must be still, she must not cry, for the fishermen were passing by. I covered her mouth and covered those eyes, she must be still, she must not cry. She had wanted the flower from the rocks of the hill, but now sweet Emily was nothing but still. The waters came and covered her face. Under her brow a pasque flower was placed, to end my love of sweet Emily the day she went away.
Poetry. She wants... I guess it might be that ghost in the cave that wants the flower. Ager. That's what the not the lesbian, the ghost in the cave was saying. It was Ager. Ager. Now something about a past flower.
The tracks. The Fens.
A possible lead.
Perhaps this Ager character lived along the train line. A possible lead.
You just said that, bro. Yeah. Possible lead. Alright, let's keep going. So we gotta go back to the train tracks now. And head, head to where she lived, which would be across the train tracks, I'm guessing. Well, I had a slight slip there. Someone said lesbian in chat, and I read the word lesbian, and then it popped into my head when I was saying it. That's what happens when you read chat. These guys are often talking about the weirdest things over there. Pretty flowers, so pretty. I wonder if this guy, like, could only afford a certain amount of color in the game, so he had to, like, pick and choose where he wanted to put color. I think I want to go south. You don't see any lesbians? We'll just hang out in Home Depot, you will. Oh, I mean, what? That's not cool. No, what I meant to say. Alright, let's see if we can head along the tracks. What the hell's that?
There's something wrong with the signal. Is it stuck?
The station master talked about that it was stuck.
There's something wrong with the signal. Is it stuck?
Is there something I can...
That's not right. That's not right.
That's not right. Take a picture of it? Is that a ghostly swirl around there?
That's not right.
That's weird. Let's... What? The big field? Look at the birdies. How pretty. No, don't
Hello!
Nigel, why do you keep doing this? Am I gonna click on everything and you're gonna go, hello? I'm expecting one of these times we're gonna click on a person, he's gonna be like, hello! It's like, come on, bro. Raven Lane. Guess we'll follow the path straight first. Over here. What is that?
What's this?
Like a file? BG.
Why do you treat me like dirt? Your mouth says never, but your sweet lips say other. I know you want the same as I. I'm always watching you, as you know all too well. It'll be better for all if you just leave him and come to Brock Farm. My needs are at bursting, yet you dampen my passion. I'll kill your Robert like the sickly soul that he is. Dig that big knife of mine into his pale flesh to see if his love is as hidden as mine. The farm is your place. The stove awaits. You are mine by right. These old fields know that. My hardened will is ripe for you, my sweetest berry. Come, come to the woods when he is not watching. I will wait for you as the owl waits for nightfall and the wolf waits for winter. BG.
B letter. Don't know what that's all about, but yeah. He's our lover. Flowers.
This must be Ager House on Raven Lane.
Ager house, and there's 2 people. And a bunch of flowers. Hi, horsey. Who is...
Good afternoon.
Why, hello there.
Oh, you startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have...
Oh, no, it's my fault. I was miles away, somewhere between spring and summer.
You should be complimented on your garden.
Oh, thank you. It's both a burden and a joy. It feeds us and provides much of what we need.
You sound like a witch.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, no, I meant as in a Wicca or chemist.
I see. Yes, I guess you could be right. I do create many charms and potions from petal and leaf. Such pretty